Hey everybody, it's Will at VIP Mortgage. It's time for our local lender update. Rates are actually improving this week. Last week we saw a little bit of improvement before the holiday, and the week before that we got a few days of an improvement as well. So the trend is actually very good for rates right now. We are almost back to the same place we were in mid-October, right before rates started getting worse for no real reason. And part of that is because the expectations for the economy are starting to shake out. I talked about this before the election. I said that after the Fed started cutting rates, it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks for things to shake out and for people to get used to the idea of being in a rate cutting environment instead of a high rate environment that's being held steady, or an increasing rate market, which we've been in for the last year and a half or 2 years. What I didn't anticipate is rates going up while things shook out. I thought they were going to stay relatively close to where they were, and then the market was going to try and figure out, should we be really optimistic and rates are going to continue to improve, or should we be pessimistic? And all of those things are starting to come home to roost. And so we have one more Fed announcement before the end of the year. They have come out and said they're not sure if they're going to cut rates in that meeting or not, but one of the big things that happened was today's job report. Jobs look at, when you take a look at the headline, it looks like we created more jobs. And you look at unemployment, and that item looks like it moved a little bit, like unemployment went up just a touch. But when you dig into the report, they're estimating that almost 200,000 people stopped looking for a job altogether. So they don't get counted as unemployed because they're not looking for a job. If those people were still looking for a job, unemployment would have gone up to 4.4%, which is starting to get clearly beyond the Fed's target. Right? They have a dual mandate: interest rates and inflation, and full employment. And if we're starting to see unemployment continue to increase, that's going to signal more softness than what the Fed really wants to see, and could cause them to get back on a cutting standpoint for interest rates. So that's a lot that's going on. Typically December is pretty good for rates. We'll keep you informed, but it looks like we may be starting to get some sanity back in the market, at least in the near term. If there's anything we can do for you, or if we can get you a rate quote for your specific situation, please give us a call at 719-232-7553.